From Las Vegas, Sandy Kastel and friends.
Tune in. Sandy Kastel Show, 12:30 KLAV. 9 o'clock in the morning, just my radio and me. You got Chef Michaels with cooking tips, Sandy Kastel with those red ruby lips. So stay tuned in, KLAV 12:30 AM.
Hi, and welcome to Sandy Kastel and Friends Variety Show with Chef Michael. My gosh, we've got a lovely couple in here today with us. We've got Vince Gelenase. Is that right?
That's correct.
Gelenase.
Thank you.
But it sounds, with the Nese, it sounds like kind of Italian.
Gelenase, yeah.
Gelenase.
It is Italian.
Italian. And then we've got Melissa also. Hi, and you're a choreographer.
Yes, I am.
Yes, and they are here from Australia. Woo. Welcome to Las Vegas.
Thank you so much. It's exciting. Wonderful to be here.
And of course, we've got Chef Michael over there, who is definitely Italian. South Philadelphia Italian.
I'm from Australia. I'm from Melbourne, Australia.
Buongiorno.
Buongiorno.
I was kidnapped by gypsy slaves, taken to Philadelphia, and raised with the Soprano family. You know, I got a text this morning from Dr. Perry.
You did?
From Mazatlan.
Mazatlan.
He said, I'm ready to get in a hot tub. Yeah, Doc, that's just what I want to hear. To see your fat ass in a tub. We're over here having a wonderful time, having a great time out there, enjoying ourselves. And you're over there in Mazatlan sucking on a coconut. What goes, Doc? Come on back here. We love you.
And then I got a text from Diana, who's Dr. Perry's wife, of course, and she said she's getting ready to start a new painting project today. She said she is having coffee and waiting for our show to start.
Oh, thank you, Diana.
Hi, Diana. You know, it's funny. They are in Mazatlan, and they get it on their phone, on their cell phone, because they have that app for their phone.
But these people got nothing better to do to listen to us. Don't you? I mean, once you have a breakfast.
Isn't that amazing?
No, I got to tell you something. You know, real quick. I went to breakfast. I had to get something to eat. I felt just kind of weak this morning. Sandy had to go to the doctor. So I got my car washed. I figured, let me get a cup of tea and a piece of toast. So I go to Denny's. Now, many times I've done this. If I see an old person by themselves, you know what I mean? I'll say to the waitress, give me their check. I'll take care of it. Do me a favor. Do not tell them that I paid for their bill. And Sandy knows I do that many times. And it's called tithes. It's giving back. It ain't just giving money to the church. It's always doing something nice for somebody. And you're not looking for an accolade. What you're looking to do is something for yourself. Anyway, there was three guys. There was three guys, myself and two other guys sitting in Denny's. And there was an old woman sitting down. So I get up and I go to the waitress. And I said, do me a favor. I said, see that woman there? I said, give me her bill. I'll take care of it. Do not tell her it's from me or I paid for it. Okay, that was very nice of you. The lady gets up to pay the bill. She's arguing with the people up in the front. I don't want nobody to pay my bill. I don't need. I swear to God.
And very independent.
Right? She said, I don't want nothing from nobody. And she hollers. And the other guys were looking because they didn't have a clue what was going on. So anyway, she walked out the door. And the waitress, she said, sir, I'm so sorry. I said, no, that's all right. But I wanted to share that because, you know, since it's the holiday season, I don't know how many people do that. But it's nice to do that once in a while. And I'll tell you, the greatest achievement is when you give. When you give, you know what I mean? Like we talked
so
about.
True.
We talked about Sinatra. Sinatra done so many things for people that a lot of people didn't know about.
They know about all the bad stuff.
The bad stuff, but not the good stuff.
You know, he punches somebody in the nose. It's, headline news, you know.
So
right?
the old lady walked out the door, and she had a cane, and she fell. I left her there.
I bet you did.
She didn't want any help. Well, my mom used to tell me, I when I was younger and stuff, she says if somebody wants to give you something, it's okay for you to accept a gift, and stuff. Or if they want to give you a compliment, you can say thank you. But sometimes it's real tough, because we want to be independent, we want to take care of ourselves, and especially as we get older, you want to feel like you have a value. My grandmother, Grandma Mary.
Grandma Mary, not Grandma Mary.
Yeah, Grandma Mary, when she was staying with Dad, she used to go 6 months with my dad and 6 months with my aunt, Diane. And, she was 90, she was like in her 90s. And I remember she used to have her little stove that was like one of those little stoves that you could put her meal in and fix her meal. And she would do her laundry. She says, no, I have to do my dinner and my food. It's like she felt like she had to do that. Very independent. And because it's a self-worth, it's a value, that you want to take care of yourself. So sometimes it is challenging to let somebody else take care of you.
731-1230, everybody. I know everybody wants to call in to say hello. We got, so you're Italian.
I am.
100%?
I was born there.
Get out! Take off your shoes. Let me see if you got purple feet.
Born where?
I got a hairy chest.
Oh, watch it now.
Born where in Italy?
In south of Italy, Calabria.
Oh, in Calabria.
Yeah.
Oh,
But,
so you're Calabrese, right?
I am. I'm Calabrese. See.
It's funny. You look Italian. If I took you back to my neighborhood, you'd blend right in. But the minute you open, you would say,
all over.
So when did you move to Australia?
How you going, mate?
When did you move to Australia?
When I was 2 years old.
2 years old, so you're really,
I'm really, well,
You're Italian, but you're also Australian.
I am.
Yeah.
It was like living in two worlds because my mother and father never spoke English. Obviously in the beginning. Right. And so I would leave my place of residence and I would go to school and it'd all be English.
Yeah.
The second I walked in the door at home, it'd be like I was in Italy.
But I guarantee you speak the correct Italian.
Well, I speak Calabrese from south of Italy.
All right, if I talk, I
sound like the Godfather.
I want to talk to you in Italian. Can you do Godfather music, please? Okay, because we need to warm this up. If I speak to you in Italian, would you understand me?
Si.
Okay, let me see if you understand my dialect, because I'm Napolitano. Non ci scordate, salo di sempre, una tua amico per quello che ha fatta per me. Tu te capisci?
Si.
You want to translate it? Because if you can't, because I
lost my pencil.
I lost my pencil case, and I hope you find it. No. Non ci scordate means don't forget.
Don't forget.
Right? And I said to him, ladies and gentlemen, you will always be special to me, always be my friend for what you've done for me. Che hai fatto?
Che fatta per me.
Per me. So, in an Italian, if you're sitting in an Italian restaurant, or you're sitting at home with your grandmother or your mom, what did she make you that you love?
Pasta.
What kind?
Bolognese.
Is that what you like?
I love bolognese.
Pasta bolognese. What kind of macaroni do you like?
Cheese.
What?
Macaroni and cheese.
Macaroni. So what kind of macaroni and cheese? Oh yeah, you're really Italian. Let me tell you. It better be provolone cheese, pal. I'm telling you. Well, I got to tell you something.
No, wait a minute. So you don't call pasta macaroni like he does on the East Coast. They call it macaroni.
Macaroni.
Well, they say pasta out here.
Yeah.
We say
back
pasta.
east, we used to say gravy. Because when I came to Vegas in 1974, I was at the Sahara. I said, give me a dish of spaghetti with gravy. The lady said, are you sure? Yeah, give me a lot of gravy.
Oh, no.
I like it. They brought me brown gravy. That's exactly what they got. Well, I'll tell you something. Being the chef, every day I usually give a recipe from that. But the bolognese it's a meat sauce.
Yeah.
It is a meat sauce, yeah.
And Sandy made marigotti last week, the stuffed marigotti. For being an Irish girl, she did a hell of a job. She was, I was impressed.
I followed directions
I was impressed. My first wife actually boiled the marigotti, and she couldn't get the rigotti. The thing was all small. She's gonna put it in salad anyway. There's a lot of different dishes, but the sauce that this fine gentleman enjoys is it's a meat sauce, and the best way to do it is when you make your meatballs. I always put my meatballs an hour at the end.
Yeah.
Because it cooks for 6.5 to 7 hours with the braciole. You know what braciole is? Braciole, right?
String around it, yeah.
You know about the string, yeah? Okay.
Yeah, I know that you're from Naples, obviously.
Napolitan.
Yeah, I know.
I
know the accent.
He used a rope.
What's that? The rope I had was around my neck. It was easier for me to put on the braciole. So what happened is that at the end of your sauce, when the last hour that it's cooking, then you throw your meatballs in, your fried meatballs. But if you put them in for the duration, those meatballs will disintegrate.
They will, yeah.
And that's what, they pull apart. That's what
then
makes
it becomes bolognese.
But that's really good, and I do love because that's one of Sandy's favorite dishes is pasta bolognese, and she likes like the angel hair. She likes, and I
see, I like the angel hair pasta, even though it's thinner. I like that with the bolognese sauce.
Oh, it's beautiful.
But
I introduced her to something last week, fusilli.
Oh yeah, I never had fusilli.
Yeah. The curly macaroni. She never had. She never, because they got over.
It kind of tastes like macaroni.
It is macaroni.
But it has more of a, instead of a spaghetti kind of a whatever,
it's more like a fettuccine.
It's got more of that, solid, because there's more to it. But I really liked it.
Well, bruschettelli.
What's bruschettelli?
Bruschettelli's another pasta. You got gabellini.
What are the little teeny tiny ones?
Ditallinis.
Ditallinis
pasta. That's the stuff you put in soup.
Isn't there something else? Pastini?
Pastina.
Yeah.
That's great. My mother used to make that all the time.
You can put that in soup.
Yeah, Melissa makes that for her little girl.
She loves
pastini.
Yeah.
Now, does your wife cook?
Yeah, she's a great cook.
What's your signature dish? What's your favorite dish?
I would have to say the cannelloni that I make. Yeah, spinach and cheese cannelloni. Spinach and ricotta.
What I want to do today, I want to turn over the baton to you. I want to turn over the spoon. Tell everybody how you make your
Yeah.
Oh, really? Oh, I'm under pressure here.
Go ahead.
Well, that sauce that you were talking about, the tomato sauce, that's got to cook for a long time. So that starts first. The onions, the garlic, the tomato.
The olive oil.
Yes, all that. The sauce starts. That's the important part. And then the spinach, I cook the spinach on its own, and then I add it to the cannelloni with the egg. I can't tell you every single detail because, it's my recipe.
Secret recipe.
If she tells you, she has to kill you.
And I'm not Italian.
It's okay, I'll tell you. I taught everything.
And then I add the salt and all that, combine it, and then it's the time-consuming part, putting it in the tubes.
Yeah.
The cannelloni tubes. That's the time-consuming part. Put the sauce on the bottom, cannelloni tubes on the top, sauce on the top, lots of sauce on top. Mm-hmm. Then the cheese, lots of cheese.
What kind of cheese do you use?
Hungry?
I'm tired.
I am getting hungry. What kind of cheese do you use?
I usually use a mix, mozzarella first, and then I put the parmesan on top.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I have to tell you the story though. We were making a tiramisu, and we needed to mix the cream. And Melissa was mixing the cream by hand. And she said, "Can you mix the cream because I've got other things to do?" So I'm looking at this cream and I'm like, "Well, I've got things to do as well." So I ran downstairs into the garage and I grabbed my drill. The little mixer on the end of it.
Because we couldn't find our electric.
Took 2 minutes. I said, "There you go, cream's finished."
Well, the key to that is mascarpone cheese.
Yeah, and you have to improvise sometimes.
And do you know something? I'm not one for sweets.
Yeah.
No.
But there's a place where one of our biggest sponsors, and the place is called the Tuscany Grill.
Yeah.
Here in Las Vegas, up in Henderson.
Actually,
I don't eat sweets. You can have cannolis and all that stuff. I'm not into that. I'm a macaroni eater. Give me a good sandwich, a good sopressata, prosciutto, something.
I'm like you. I like all the savory.
Yeah, that's. I want to bite into something, right?
He likes all of it.
They make the best cheesecake you have ever tasted in your life.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. But I tell you who's a better cook than me. Sandy.
Yeah, right.
I will not let her in the kitchen, though.
He does these Sunday dinners, and we've got the whole table is full of dishes, and I had things that I've never had before, because I love Italian food, and I've eaten in restaurants and stuff, but I've never had steak pizzaio. I'd never had the pasta, the what do you call the pasta al grasso now? We call it because of our friends.
These are pescado and beans, amanesta. These are all peasant dishes.
And they're the best dishes.
They're the best.
Polenta, you know what polenta is, don't you?
Oh my gosh, yeah.
I don't know.
You don't know what polenta? Polenta, the cornmeal?
Polenta,
Polenta.
Oh, a polenta.
Polenta, yeah.
You were saying it differently. That's
He says it polenta, yeah.
He's Americanized.
How many years your kids are married?
We've been together 11 years, but we've been married almost 2.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
Wow.
wonderful.
Wow.
And we have a little 5.5.
Oh, the baby, how pretty.
That's great. Well, if you're just tuning in now, you're listening to Sandy Kastel and Friends Variety Show with Chef Michael, and we've got Vince Gelenase with his wife, Melissa. And we'll be right back after a message from our sponsor.
We'd like to thank the Gambino families for sending these kids over.
Yeah. And all the great recipes, too.
Under the tree, baby. 9 o'clock in the morning, just my
That is Monique Brewster singing that wonderful jingle that they put together for us. Isn't that cute? I love that. That's adorable. And Robert Gordy Jr. just texted me. He said, I heard the jingle.
I love Robert Gordy.
I called Monique. She heard it.
Did you hear the second half?
What second half?
She's doing the second half. Because I love Chef Michael. He's a bald-headed, good-looking man.
And he can dance.
Throw that in there.
And he can dance really
and
good.
He can dance the monkey. The monkey. Boy, am I giving my age away. What are you laughing about, pal? You want your job, you'll lose your situation.
Hey, we've got Vince sitting here, and the reason they are here is they decided to take a little trip here because they came over from Australia to be here for the awards in LA. Woo. And he was nominated. And tell them what you were nominated for, Vince.
For the Hollywood Music and Media Awards, and my song was nominated. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you very much. So we thought we'd come along and just experience the whole thing, with the red carpet, and it was a great experience.
Did you get a tux? Did you rent a tux?
Nobody wears tuxes no more.
You already had one.
I wore a nice suit.
Actually, I don't know, because some of the music awards are a little bit different. They're a little bit more casual, or just what did you wear, Melissa?
I had a pretty spectacular gown, actually.
Did you? Are you one of the pictures that they're going to be showing?
There's quite a few pictures.
Yeah.
Well, I walked onto the red carpet, and as Melissa was walking on, they said, "Excuse me, at the way, sir." They put Melissa there, and I'm like,
so, who is this guy? But this woman that you're with.
Hey, I get it.
I saw it as an opportunity to dress up.
So what color was your gown?
It was like a blush pink.
A blush pink.
Yeah.
And was it made by a special designer?
I was asked that on the night. I bought it from Sydney, so I don't know what the designer.
So you brought a
should have said Bob Mackey. They would have never known.
I should have made something grander.
Was it beaded? Was it beaded?
Yeah,
Describe it. Describe
it. It was strapless, fishtail.
Wow.
It was beaded, lots of sparkles and ostrich feathers at the bottom.
And if it was blush, that means it looked pretty much like, she was just wearing beads, right?
Actually, well, no, it's probably more fairy floss colour.
Oh, fairy floss.
The pink.
Yeah.
A bit more pink than
Hey,
blush.
Vinny, you allowed that?
I was having a great time.
Oh, okay. All right.
I had to escort everywhere we went.
Really?
So now, what did you wear, Vince?
A nice suit.
Was it blush?
Did it have ostrich feathers?
It was blushing.
I was blushing.
All right, so tell me how it felt when you were sitting there, waiting to hear. Now, did you know ahead of time if you won or if you didn't, or?
Well, no, I didn't.
You didn't?
No, there was a few people that obviously did know because they performed on the night, but others didn't know.
Okay.
It was a surprise on the night. And look, I didn't know whether I was going to be nominated. Well, I was nominated.
Right,
I didn't know whether I was going to win or not.
Right.
But look, I was grateful for the whole experience to be able to come along. And
being nominated is amazing. And this is
huge.
on a song that you wrote yourself, the music and the lyrics.
Correct, yeah.
So tell us what the inspiration was. We're going to listen to the song in a few minutes, but I want to hear what was the inspiration for the song.
The bolognese sauce.
His wife.
The inspiration for the song was the blush pink dress.
With the ostrich feathers.
With the ostriches. Totally
the truth comes out on Sandy Kastel and Friends Variety Show. No, really, what was the inspiration for your song?
Melissa was actually the inspiration for the song. Yeah, I started. It was.
She is blushing.
Early days when we met, and I just sat down and started writing this song, and the lyrics just it was like somebody was handing the lyrics to me.
Well, I know
coming to me, and it was very easy. It wasn't difficult to write. It just happened naturally.
Came out. Well, I noticed on your video, you're driving this beautiful bike.
Harley Davidson.
Yes, and you have something in common with Chef Michael over there.
Yeah, I got a fat boy.
What kind of Harley were you driving?
It's a sports style. I've had a fat boy. But they're too big, too bulky, so I wanted something small.
Well, this is what I got is a 1300.
Yeah.
It was originally for Carl Grasso, a very dear friend of ours, but he got old. His legs got brittle, and he couldn't stand in the light. He would fall.
He's going to be texting in any minute, calling in a name. So now, Melissa, do you have a Harley also?
No, I just ride on the back of his.
Oh, you do? You go riding on the
same
back?
one.
Aren't you higher?
She has the same one.
She owns the same one.
Aren't you higher when you're behind him?
That's what I was going to ask. Yeah.
Really?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, a little
She
bit.
won't
Like,
do
does the seat go like this, like up,
Yeah.
and then you're
Yeah.
sitting on the back? Well, how do you do that? Because I feel like I'm shaky up there on the
Yeah.
back, holding on.
That's
You
the
just
idea.
hold on tight.
You want to keep the woman off her balance, right?
Vinny, the day I got it, I said, come on, Sand, take a ride.
around.
She gets on the back of the bike because we live in Canyon Gate. I swear to you, as God is my witness.
Yeah, but see, he's a little taller.
What's that? I'm
she's
6'3" if I stay on the table, but still. Oh, you find that funny, eh?
You probably can grab him around the waist,
So you
and
tried
hold on.
to put your arms around him and you strangled him,
I
right?
did. I strangled him.
No. She got on the back of the bike. We didn't go. Thanks, Vinny. I thought we were close, buddy. Hi, Vin.
I'm on your side. It's a low seat.
Thanks, pal. I thought we were like this. So what she done? She got a plunger and stuck it on my head, and she held on. No.
Michael, he made a point. Maybe we should get a booster seat for you. And then
Boom.
He's out. He's gone.
hey, listen. Come here, honey. Let's play his tune. Let's play Vince's song here while Michael goes in and takes a breather.
Color of your hair, sweet smell of your skin, as you walk into my life, as a lover is at sin. And when I look at you, there's no need for you to say, for what you feel inside is already on its way. Everybody loves her, everybody loves her, but she started loving me. Then make your wish, make it reality. As I look into your eyes, as I see your magic smile, it makes me understand that what we have is so worthwhile. As I touch your pretty face, as the love that we embrace, you're everything, everything. Feel the rhythm of your heart when you're lying next to me. You're a river of love, the goddess of the sea. When I hold you in my arms and I watch you fall asleep, the emotion, the passion runs so deep. Everybody loves her, everybody loves her, but she started loving me. Then make our wish, make it reality. As I look into your eyes,
Wow, that's a beautiful song. And the video, Vince Gelenase, and the video, I watched the video and I saw this beautiful girl, and I'll just tell you about it, but you're going to go on YouTube. You got to go on YouTube and look at this video, because the girls are over there, they're modeling, and it's on the beach, and he's driving by, or he's going by. Right? Were you driving the motorcycle, or did
At
you?
one stage I was.
At one stage, yeah. And then, but like he's seeing her over there, and she's with all these other girls, but they don't stand a candle next to her, and they're doing this video shoot, and then all of a sudden he's on stage and he's singing, and or you kept running into her. She went through the hotel, and there she goes. She walks in while you're talking to somebody else, and here she is, and she's got this entourage, and everybody's looking at her. And then they go, and he's on stage singing, and here she comes. She's up on stage again, and he's going, wait a minute, and he takes her and runs away.
Right off into the sunset.
Literally. And you do, literally right off into the sunset on the Harley Davidson. And she's wearing this stunning outfit. So you definitely have to check out this on YouTube. So you were so you were nominated, which is a big, huge thing. And so now have you gotten a lot of calls about co-writing with other people or doing other things with other artists?
Look, I've had
a lot of times that happens, after you get nominated.
Yeah. I've been doing a bit of work with producer Ronnie King. He's even looking at coming down to Australia to record an album with us.
Oh, good.
Which is really, really exciting. And our promoter Steve Pena from LA, he's always pushing the song out there, and he obviously wants to see a few more songs.
Did you say Steve Pena?
Yeah.
Oh, I know him.
Yeah?
Yeah. Because he worked with me a couple years ago on one of my songs, Indiana Rain.
Oh, wow. We have something in common.
Yeah. That's funny.
So is he good?
Yeah.
Awesome.
So that's great. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
So you might be coming back and forth a little bit more.
Yeah, we'd like to. But just look, it's a difficult industry. It's not an easy industry, and I'm hoping that the fact that the song's been nominated, and we did hit the Billboard Hot Singles chart earlier in the year, and we made #1.
Yeah.
To my surprise.
Huge
Yeah.
success.
So look, I'm just hoping to be able to record an album and go out and start touring.
Yeah. And then what about you, Melissa? I know you're a choreographer, and you said that you guys have shows back in Australia that you produce.
Yeah, we have a number of shows that we produce over in Australia, and different themes, or sort of cabaret type shows. I also have a dance studio that I run, and a cheer squad for one of our NRL teams over there, so pretty busy.
So how many dancers do you usually have in the show, and how many singers?
Normally the cast ranges from about 8 dancers, 2 to 3 singers, and usually 2 specialty acts.
And what are the specialty acts?
Normally an aerial type act.
Oh, yeah.
Comedy, that sort of thing.
We have a comedian that does a Jerry Lewis stint, and he's absolutely sensational.
So have you guys ever thought of coming to the United States and doing a production show here in Las Vegas or somewhere else?
We would love to.
Would you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Most definitely.
Cool.
Somebody will have us.
That would be great. That would be wonderful. We could use another great production show here. You know, right now we've got a lot of Cirque shows. We've got about 14 of them.
Whoa.
You know, so they take a lot of our theaters up, you know, and we don't have the lounges like we used to have, you know. So it definitely, the industry has changed for us here in Las Vegas too. And just like the music industry has changed, you know. It's a lot about downloads and Rhapsody and what's streaming. And I know, you know, you can share a little bit about that. You know, you got like different streams of income coming in, right?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. I mean, it was at Spotify and iTunes and all these other lovely places you can visit where you can download and buy.
And what about merchandise?
Merchandise? We have pictures, we have CDs.
You don't do T-shirts and hats and things like that?
Not at this stage. I mean, look, Australia's still a fairly young country where we're catching up.
Oh, okay. So over there, it is still about selling the CDs and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, because a lot of it here has now become about selling the merchandise.
Yeah.
It's all about
noticed,
the merch.
Yeah. Definitely. I mean, we you know, tour our shows around, so we have a number of, you know, show programs and posters, and, you know, everyone wants to come and get the pictures signed at the end of the show and that sort of thing. So
that's great.
We haven't ventured out further than that.
So do we have another song? Do we have another song queued up?
Sure.
What do we have?
Don't Be Afraid.
Don't Be Afraid. So tell us a little bit about this song.
Don't Be Afraid?
Yeah.
I was driving home one night and looked into a forest and wrote a song. It's as simple as that.
I can relate to this. I've done there, been there, done that.
I think it's kind of eerie, but
it is. I was thinking about a woman walking through this forest on her own. And all of a sudden, all these ideas came to mind. And
you said, "Don't be afraid."
Don't be afraid.
Well, here it is. Don't be afraid.
Don't be afraid. Give it all to the one who you this moment tonight. Can darkness give it all? Put up a fight. Take the love that's rushing through her veins. I'm lost and I'm scared, but I'm filled with desire. Can darkness control this raging fire? Don't be afraid. Give it all to the one who you love. I'm lost and I'm scared, but I'm filled with desire.
That is Vince Gelenase. And we'll be right back after a message from our sponsor. This is Sandy Kastel and Friends Variety Show with Chef Michael.
Start your
your day. This is Sandy Kastel and Friends. Here again, your host, Sandy Kastel.
Hi, and welcome back to Sandy Kastel and Friends Variety Show with Chef Michael. Chef, you look awfully pensive over there. What do you have on your mind?
I feel very atrabilious today.
Atrabilious?
Yeah.
What are we doing? A word of the day?
Yeah.
What is atrabilious? What does it mean?
I don't know, but I heard it. I like the word.
Oh, it sounds good. You know what?
Atrabilious means melancholy.
Oh, I was over at Dad's yesterday, and I went by to go visit him and Joanne, and he said, I was looking for the phone number to call in the radio show today, and I couldn't find it. I said, well, what'd you want to do? And he says, well, I wanted to find out if Michael was having a birthday party tonight. That was last night. I said, a birthday party? I said, for what? And he said, the saxophone was 200 years old.
Well, we would like to say happy birthday.
Yeah, right.
Happy birthday for all you saxophone blowers out there. Jimmy Melodor, happy birthday to you.
My dad has been playing saxophone since he was like 15 years old. And he worked with, we moved here in 63 when he was joining Harry James Band. So I grew up here.
Wow.
And watched a lot of the entertainers that he worked for. And he was at the Frontier Hotel for a lot of years, 20 years, and then the Caesars and Hilton, different places.
And he's 97 years old.
He's
97 years.
He's 85. He's 85. We just had a big party for him. But he plays sax, the woodwinds. He plays woodwinds. So as a performer, wait, which came first? Singing, playing guitar, performing? For you, Vince.
Well, I think the singing came first. And I joined a band. Well, I tried to join a band, and I arranged a couple of guys from school. I said, okay, you're going to learn drums, you're going to learn guitar, piano. And it didn't happen, so I thought, well, I better learn the guitar myself.
Oh, so you did.
So I taught myself how to play guitar, and then I eventually got some tuition from one of the great guitarists we had at the time, Frank Gambale.
Oh, really?
And I did a number of years with him. I didn't learn anything, but it was fun.
You might have learned something. Something might have.
Do you know that favorite song, C'è la luna mezza mare?
I do, yeah.
Let's sing it together. Let's do a duet. Ready? Here we go.
Oh, here we go.
C'è la luna mezza mare, mamma mia, mare dare. Ficchia mi raccontadara, mamma mia, vasaccio tu. E malla, biscia baccalà.
Biscia stocca baccalà.
Let it go, Vin, I'm proud of you.
And for those of you who do not know what bacala is, it is
fish,
salty fish.
I love bacala.
It's from Antarctica, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
We've got some callers on the phone.
We've got
Suzanne and Wendy. Hi, guys.
Wendy.
How are you?
Wendy, is it windy outside?
It is not windy outside. It's so beautiful.
Oh, how are you? We want to thank your husband, Grizzly Adams, with his purple hair. He worked so diligently yesterday helping us move some stuff, and we thank him tremendously.
Yeah, they are from Sahara Mini Storage over on West Sahara, which is just down the street, or up the street, I guess, if you're going west. And so Curtis, your husband, came over and helped us, and he had purple hair. I said, what is the purple hair for? And he said, it's representative of some friends that have some certain kind of cancer or something.
Pancreatic cancer. November is Pancreatic Cancer Awareness Month, and the color is purple. So we both had our hair dyed purple to help our girlfriend.
You too? Well, I've been wearing purple on your underwear. I did, because I have no hair to color, so that's why I went with purple underwear.
Oh, you're so funny.
So who's Suzanne? Who's Suzanne with you?
That's my middle name. I don't even know how they figured that out.
Oh, there's another. We have another caller.
Oh, there's another caller?
Oh, okay. Well, I wanted to let Vince know that his music is beautiful. It is really, really touching, and we were so enjoying the show this morning listening to him.
Thank you so much.
It was really good.
He's a big celebrity. You know that. He looks like Elvis Presley a little bit, and his wife looks like
it's funny.
Two handsome kids.
Tom sent me the information on him, and he says, well, he looks like Mr. Universe.
Oh yeah.
And he had a #1 Billboard chart on the Billboard charts, but his voice is absolutely amazing.
It's terrific. I love it.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
It is.
And singing
in other words, he doesn't sound like a bodybuilder.
Right. Well, when I fell in love with him when he started singing "C'è la luna mezza mare." That was terrific.
Hey, I I wanted to say something to you, Michael. I was listening to you speak in your, is it Sicilian?
Napolitan.
Okay. Well, tell me what I'm saying. Che fata be me met.
Oh, that's a bad word.
No.
That means I lost my pencil case. Somebody stole it.
What does it mean?
Che fata.
Wait, he knows.
Go ahead, Vinny.
No, he said.
It's not bad.
Che fatto bene me.
Yeah, what does it mean?
Well, there's two meanings to that.
Okay.
What have you done that's good for me? Or I've done well.
Oh.
Now, who said that to you?
What have I done that's good?
Because K is what, right?
Che fatto.
Che fatto bene me.
Right. Well, who said that to you, Wendy?
You said that this morning, and I wrote it down.
What I said is non scordate che ha fatto per me. Non scordate means don't forget che ha fatto per me.
What I did for
you.
you.
Che ha fatto means what you did per me means me. What you. Like with your husband, I would say to your husband, Grizzly, "Bonda grazie che ha fatto per me." Thank you for what you've done for me.
Right.
Now I'll know how to use that better.
Thank you. Is there any quick specials?
Yes, I do. We have what's called Santa's Closet, and today, November 7th through December 25th, we will give you a 5x10 unit.
Oh my God!
For $25 a month.
Get out! I can't wait. I'm going.
Gifts in.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear the last part. What did you say? $25 a month.
$25 a month for a 5x10 unit to hide all the Christmas gifts in, so that you don't have to hide them in your garage or at home in the closet, because the kids are going to find them anyway.
Awesome.
What a great idea.
Santa's Closet. Well, you know John Stiles, our cameraman's a cross-dresser, and maybe Santa might have a dress or two.
He's out.
He's walking out. Who else is going to get offended here today?
Also,
cameraman has left the building.
We're going to have a drawing on December 20th, and whoever comes in to rent a unit between now and December 20th, or if they want to come in and tour our units to see our facility, we're going to put your name in for a brand new bicycle and a bicycle rack.
Oh.
For them to win.
I hope I win. If I win, I need a bike.
You know, Vince and Melissa might want to get a nice little storage unit so that when they come here to Vegas to visit, they have a little storage unit there. That they can store
Actually, I was
themselves
thinking if we could hide in it until immigration come looking for us. Is there a shower in there?
Wait a minute. Neil Cavanaris, he's the executive producer of the show.
Oh, yeah,
lawyer. He
specializes
specializes in immigration. He specializes. We get that visa. Don't worry about it.
Really good idea.
Don't worry, pal. You'll be right in. We got you taken care of.
Is there water to the unit? I actually am a plumber. I'll sort the rest out. You just get the water to the unit.
Okay, we'll put a recliner in there for you and a little table.
Awesome. And how about a light bulb?
Yeah. Thanks, Wendy. And Sandy and I can't wait till you join us for Thanksgiving.
We appreciate it. You guys have a great day.
Thank you, too.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
They are so sweet. I mean,
nice
a lot of times, you go to a storage unit, you go in, you put your stuff in, you sign out, you take it out, whatever, and you leave it there, and you never even see the people, behind the desk or hear from them. But this couple is so nice, and Curtis told us, he said, we do whatever it takes to help everybody, and they go the extra mile. Well, we've got Suzanne. Hi, Suzanne.
Hi, Sandy.
How are you? Yes, we can hear you.
I'm well, thank you. I was listening to your commercial for EHI, Everyday Home Improvement.
Yes.
And I just wanted to say a couple words about Alex Yanko's work.
Okay.
He's done several jobs for me. He did a beautiful flooring job replacement in my living room, dining room, and hall with tile that looks like wood.
Oh.
I live in the Jonas Park Historic neighborhood.
Uh-huh.
And the significance of that is that most of these homes were built in the 50s and are built on caliche soil.
Oh, my gosh.
So that requires, special treatment to keep the tile from cracking.
Right.
Alex was very conscientious about making sure the job is done correctly. And additionally, I'm a local realtor who often has need of a contractor, immediately for clients that need some minor repair.
Okay.
And I think in this town it's really difficult to get a contractor out quickly, and particularly for a small job.
Right.
But Alex is always right there. He's responsive. He cares about his clients.
And Vince says he's a plumber, so.
No, he's not a plumber. But I'll bet he would find a plumber for you if somebody needed it.
I bet he would.
He does everything.
Yeah.
He really cares about his clients, and he goes above and beyond.
And he also helps out senior citizens. He does things for free for them if they. And
I am a senior citizen, so yes, I know that.
Yes.
And I have 25-year-old roof that he's going to be replacing sometime soon.
Oh, gosh.
And so before the last heavy rain that was scheduled, he sent one of his guys over to patch a small potential problem. And when it did rain, he called me to see if I had any damage.
Oh,
he knows I'm an old lady who wants to take care of me.
Oh, isn't that
something,
sweet?
Suzanne? I'll tell you how I met.
If I needed anyone to come over, and I was fine. But, I just wanted to say I can recommend him and his team very highly. I'm
thank you.
very happy to know him as a local contractor.
And that plug just cost you $200.
He is the sweetest guy, and he does a lot. He does a lot with his organization over on Maryland Parkway and Higher Power Living. And he's out, and he also donates bikes at the Christmas during the holidays to kids and stuff. So
he does a lot of good
things.
We're proud,
and he's looking for a supper club for us.
Right, we're very proud to have him.
not
only as an associate, a special friend and a partner with us, but we're so proud.
Well, he's actually asked me to look for some supper clubs for you. So yes, I do know that.
So we got the whole city.
He's got and I'll tell you how I met him. We were at the cigar lounge, and I cooked. And he ate my meatball. I'm not kidding you. Asked him. He said, Mike, I never tasted meatballs like this in my life.
Well, he wasn't even going to have any food.
Really
you said, let me fix you something.
He wasn't hungry. I said, let me get you something. I do the old school, like in my house. So I went out there, I went back in the kitchen, and I made him meatballs with the roasted peppers. And hey, pal, try this.
Yeah.
That was it.
That's right.
Then we became friends. He came to my house for dinner. He's eating with us Thanksgiving
Day. And Kim, his girlfriend, had the meatballs, too. She just loved them, too, yeah.
And he's a wonderful guy. Sandy and I are blessed. I'm going to tell you, to have friends like that. But I want to say a special thanks, Susan, to the people that booked these guys. What's his name, the Italian kid?
Tom Mazzetta.
Yes, I never met this guy. Well, do me a favor, Vinny. When you see him, give him a hug. Seriously. Give him a hug. See, that's from Chef Michael. I want to thank Tommy, because I loved for this kid. I would love to cook for this guy. You know what I'm trying to say? Because believe me, I'll make his grandmother come to life.
The first time he's out in Las Vegas, he's going to be coming.
Susan, thank
you so much, Suzanne. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Happy holidays to you. You better watch out.
If you're just tuning in now, you're listening to Sandy Kastel.
I'm telling you
and Friends Variety Show.
Dr. Perry, get the hell out of the tub. You're starting to wrinkle up.
With Chef Michael. We'll be right back after a quick message from our sponsors with Vince Gelenase.
Yeah, paisano, che si dice mayo, ganda mayo.
Can't you see?
More recipes, more fun. This is Sandy Kastel and Friends. Here again, your host, Sandy Kastel.
Hi, this is Sandy Kastel and Friends Variety Show with Chef Michael, and I wanted to find out how you guys met, Vince and Melissa.
At Denny's.
At Denny's?
Having a Philly melt. No, I'm kidding.
A Philly melt. That's a quick version, right?
That's a quick version.
Well, 11 years ago, you've been together 11 years, you've been married 2, you've got a nice 5-year-old.
5-year-old, yeah.
5-year-old, oh, how sweet.
Well, I was actually performing a stage show in Sydney. And I needed some dancers. Mm-hmm. So someone gave me Melissa's phone number to call. And so I called Melissa and asked her, what it would cost me to get a few dancers and if they were available.
Uh-huh.
And apparently she said I was quite arrogant sounding.
I actually didn't want to meet him. I couldn't be bothered with the job initially.
But if you could appreciate my frustration at the time, because I'd already, spoken to quite a few people, and all I wanted was to
have a few dancers.
Yeah, finalise what was happening.
Right.
So I knew it was all done.
What was it? Did you say, hey, I'm a star. You should be with me.
No.
Come on and be on my show. No, you weren't that arrogant.
Well, no. The irony is that when I first met Melissa, I'd just been to the gym, the gymnasium. I was dressed in my gym outfit. Yeah. And she's like, this guy doesn't look like a singer. He looks like a bodybuilder.
Mr. Universe.
And and then one thing led to another. We did a few shows, and we just seemed to get on really well. Mm-hmm. And
here you are.
From there,
Yeah.
Did you cook for her?
Yeah.
You know what? I was really game, and I tried to cook for him.
Yeah, did you? Yeah. And?
We're married.
It worked out.
No, it worked. I never had a man cook for me before until Michael, and now 20 pounds later, I have to go back to the gym,
But I don't make matters like night. We'll watch television, and I'll go and I'm one of them domestic type of guys.
He is
I'm a domestic
very
guy.
domestic.
I like the house and friends and family, and and my vice is smoking my cigar. I sit in the thing around the pool, smoking my cigar.
Right.
You know what I mean? Maybe whack a guy here once a month. So I can pick up a few extra dollars. I'm only teasing you.
Just on the Sopranos show.
And I'll go to us, and I'm always stocked up with ice cream. And Sandy said, "Just give me a little bit," and I'll give her like 9 scoops with whipped cream. I said, "Well, don't eat it." And she's scraping the bowl. I said, "Oh, how pretty!"
You know what the first breakfast was he made for me? 4 eggs, half a pound of bacon, potatoes cut up, 4 pieces of bread, biscuits and gravy. I'm like, hello, this is for like 10 people.
And she ate it all.
Of course.
So after she finished it.
Right after I finished it. All right, so Vince, what is your website where everybody can find your music besides iTunes and all those other places?
It's Vince Gelenase Music.
Okay.
So
and it's G-E-L?
G-E-L.
E-N?
No, G-E-L. O-N.
O-N.
E-S-E.
E-S-E, sorry. Yeah. Okay, almost got it right. Okay, and then on there you've got a lot of music, you've got videos.
I've got a couple of
You do not have a bio on your website. Do you know that?
Do I not?
You do not have a bio on your website.
You know what, though? If you go to our show website is Entourage Productions, and you can actually see his bio.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So I went to his website, and I said, there's no bio here. But there was this article, and that's what I printed out, that told all about him. And so you've had a wonderful history. I'm so glad you guys came on the show. You're a beautiful couple, and it's great. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys again out here in Las Vegas.
Thank you so much.
And joining us and coming over for dinner.
That'd be great.
We will have to.
Because you guys, we'll all get in the kitchen. We'll make a bunch of stuff, okay?
It's a shame. We just done our Thanksgiving show.
Yeah.
That will be aired. When's
we're getting ready to go on TV with the show in a couple weeks.
And if I would have known, I'm trying to say to you would have.
Well, they weren't here.
You weren't here. I mean, a big antipas. We had a bunch of other people, but you would have had a good time. So, Sandy and I like to thank you from the bottom of our heart. We hope you have
Thank
a wonderful holiday.
And thanks for sharing your recipe, too.
Yes, that was great.
I sort of shared it.
That was great.
At least giving us a little bit of it, because we're going to post it on Facebook, but that there's the secrets that make it especially your dish. So again, your songs, and you've got a new song coming out. I know a new single. What's that going to be?
It's Feel the Love.
Feel the Love.
Feel the Love.
And you think that'll be in the springtime, or going to be soon?
Hopefully in the new year.
New year.
Yeah.
Good. And then hopefully you guys will be working on a show, maybe a production show, and we just look forward to seeing you and hearing from you guys again.
Thank you so much.
And we'll have to get you on our phone here so we can keep in touch.
I would like to say something real quick before we close the show. Dr. Perry, get the hell out of the jacuzzi!
He's wrinkling up.
You're wrinkling, buddy. Get out!
Well, if he wrinkles up enough, maybe Diana can paint him like a fish.
She needs a roller.
Anyway, how are we doing, Ryan? Oh, we got a whole minute?
Oh, wow.
Oh, my gosh. So anything else you guys want to say? Send a shout out to somebody, your family.
Just I'd like to thank everybody who's supported this project and journey that I'm on, and hopefully I can continue performing and hopefully start touring the US.
And yourself, Melissa?
And we're looking forward to being here one day very soon as well.
Good.
What's
thank
your
you so
baby's
much.
name?
Eva.
Eva, Mommy's coming home real soon with Daddy.
I promise I'll be home.
They're coming home. Don't worry. Don't cry. Don't cry. You're coming home.
Can I just thank all my children, Claudia, Julia, Jordan, Isabella, and Eva.
Oh, my God.
And my mum. I need some pasta.
I'm coming with Vinny.
Yeah, Mama.
See, he's getting hungry for pasta. Okay, well, you can see us on YouTube this afternoon about 2 or 3 o'clock, because John Styles is going to be posting our show, and we'll be back tomorrow, Monday,
yay!
KLAV with Lotus Broadcasting. Have a great weekend. We'll see you soon, and also see you out at Gene Woods tomorrow. Bye.
I'm getting ready, boy. I'm going to win. I'm going to win. Anybody?
I haven't kissed